She will talk about Plaza.lu and what is all behind. Thank you.
With pleasure. Thank you, Detlef. Thank you for the invite, and thank you everyone for being here today. Yes, quick, maybe a word about me. So I'm Sonia. I'm based in Luxembourg, and my background, as we say, is more legal. I'm a boring tax lawyer. I had nothing to do with tech or blockchain or anything, but I travel a little bit. And so I'm from France originally, and I moved to Malta at some point. And this is where I got to know about blockchain and ICOs, and I found it very exciting. And so I got into it. Okay. And so this is, when I moved to Luxembourg, I was giving that very boring tax speech at the Blockchain Week in Luxembourg last year. And this is when I got to meet the guys from the Offchain Luxembourg Association, including Sorin, who's here today and will tell you more about the Offchain Association per se. But after I gave that stupid speech about tax reporting, during the networking event afterwards, I met with Anthony, the president, and Sorin, and they come up to me and they say, oh, okay, that's interesting, but we have something exciting to share with you if you're interested. And I thought, okay, tell me more. What's going on in Luxembourg, because it can be very, what's the word? Traditional. Luxembourg is really into boring financial services fund industry. And so I was really excited to think and to feel like there were some more innovation going on there. And I thought, okay, tell me more about this project. And they sold it to me as a crazy idea. We have this vision for Luxembourg to jump into the blockchain world using the Hive blockchain. And I had no idea what a Hive blockchain was. So when he used that crazy idea wording, and even mentioned that, oh, let's be pioneer, let's do this together. And when he used that word, pioneer, it made me think of the Wild West back in the 19th century. You know who had a crazy idea back then? Do you know those guys? Wells and Fargo? Rings a bell? This massive bank nowadays was actually built on a crazy idea. So what happened back in the 19th century, we all heard of the gold rush, right? And so at the time, you had Wells and Fargo working for that American Express Corporation. And they were working, providing coach services from the East Coast to the Midwest, which was already a big deal. It's huge, right? And they had gained the trust of their customers to transfer their mail, their goods, their gold, and their life assets from one point to another. And then when gold was found in California, Wells and Fargo figured, okay, our customers need our support to go all the way to the Pacific Ocean. So let's do it. Let's send our coaches all the way to California. And when they submitted that project to the board members of American Express, they said, that's crazy, that's stupid, we're not going to do it. So Wells and Fargo, what did they do? They partner up, set up their own business. Their customers followed them because they trusted them, and that worked out. Nowadays, everybody knows about this huge financial institution, and that was built on a crazy, stupid idea because everybody was too scared to do it. So this is basically what Sorin inspired me to do. When there is a challenge, you must have a crazy idea. You have that vision to support the community. So it's not only about lucrative goals. Okay, we need to make money to run a business, right? So we do need financial support. But what is important is also to have a vision in the sense we're here to support a community so that society gets better. And at the end of the day, everybody has it better. So this is pretty much how I felt. I felt very excited about that project that Sorin had. And so when there is a challenge, there is a vision, we'll find a solution, we'll find technical tools to solve it. So fast forward to 2025. What is our current challenge that we're facing? We no longer have a gold migration all the way to California or something, but we are reaching a stage in this global world where we have this huge access to technology, and we have a crazy improvement of, yes, technology and access to people all around the world, and the money is flowing very easily. We have access to goods and services, and we can also connect with people all around the world, people we have never met before, people who might not even exist and they just avatar, and we have conversations with them, can happen. And those people, we might never meet them, but it's a new way of communicating and interacting with people, so that's great. And economy has been doing well. I mean, we have faced a few financial crises, but all in all, in average, we can say that humankind really never had it better from a prosperity in economy, although not fair. I mean, not everybody has the same access to funds, but this is the world, the globalized world we have nowadays. So this is the expectation. Everybody is happy, things are easy, we have access to everything at the tip of our finger. But in reality, as you can see, maybe it was illustrated here, you might have heard that loneliness is the epidemic of the 21st century. So why is it we are feeling so lonely? Whilst we have an open world out there, and we communicate with so many people on a daily basis. Is it really happiness when we don't have the capacity or the time to actually enter into local, meaningful relationships with our family, our friends, our neighbors, who sometimes you don't know? I mean, I've lived in my new house for like 2 years and I don't even know my neighbors yet. Don't judge me. I'll be trying harder. But this is the reality. In real life, we don't have, there's so much we can do without time and energy. So with having said that, what is the vision here? So this is the challenge. We have access to everything, but we don't have meaningful relationships. It has become very, very difficult. So this is the state of things now. This is our challenge that was faced. And what is our vision? It's not about saying technology is bad or your neighbor is mean. It's about striking the right balance between connecting online, having access to many things, global market, but also having the opportunity to use that technology, this online technology, and connect, then transfer that interaction then in real life to connect with your neighbors because you need a service, you need something. It's also more beneficial to interact with human beings as opposed to computers. So this is what, with Sorin, when he explained that project to me, this is the vision he had when I met him. And so what is the solution? How do we go there? This is where Plaza is offering. So that is going to be our tool, this online platform that will allow to connect with our local community. So it's an online, it's a technology that will allow you to connect online with people, but locally. I can choose to be put in connection, contact with people around me in Luxembourg, for example. If you live here in Aachen, you can also decide to connect with people around you whenever you need gardening services. Or like me, maybe I would need German classes because I've been very hopeless with my German here. So maybe I will consider that to take German classes. And so the good thing about Plaza is that it will allow you to do so and also to generate trust, which is very important. And Andre mentioned that earlier in his speech, that what supports progress in technologies, this trust you give into the technology and the people behind them. Because I don't know if X, Y, Z is a real person, so you need also to build trust. And this is what Plaza will be doing. So in a nutshell, Plaza organization will be engaging with individuals through a new distributed information system with a dedicated blockchain backend and user applications, both available on desktop and mobile. And so this application will be designed to be as user-friendly as possible, using voice control and biometric authentication as well, for example. So we are focused on trusts via reliable ratings. So the system will allow you to make sure that the rating of the person is not artificial. It's not because his brother say he was a good carpenter or something like that. There will be some certification system that will allow you to make sure the rating given to this service provider in your community is reliable. So what do? We create trust. In practice, what does that mean? When signing up to the platform, I obviously start by selecting my local community. So here I have Luxembourg, but I can set it up in the bigger, larger region, the Benelux or Germany, for example. So I sign up to the right community and I have to give some personal data. But the key here, because we are using the Hive blockchain technology, I will be owning my own personal certified data. And so there will be different certification levels. So for, it could be self-certification. There could be other levels like peer certification, and of course also what will be made available on the platform will be official certification by official authorities. And depending on the level of certification I choose, that will increase my rating, giving more trust to other actors on the platform. And so Plaza will then allow a portable individual secure data wallet. It also allows users to request certification from others. And also it will enable the initiation of interaction, either spontaneously, I know where to go, or it will give me suggestions. And suggestions will be powered by the AI capacity of the network. And then if all participants agree to interact, Plaza will provide certain services like record keeper or mediator, depending on the situation. So that is how it's facilitating the trust in the community. And it also safeguards, of course, personal data. As I was saying, you own your own data. And you can add certifications. You can document your skills. So if you need, again, a German teacher, I can find out on the app that this person has taught somewhere, or maybe he has degrees and he has been certified by certain authorities. So that will give trust, and I can do that for myself as well. If I have something to give away or something to sell, then I will own my own data on that wallet. And finally, Plaza also, having built all that trust, data being the key, we also facilitate transactions. So Plaza will offer a new business model by combining concepts of virtual communities, so it's virtual in the first place, and then transacting in real life using local currencies. Of course, we're talking cryptocurrencies here that can be used on the ecosystem of Plaza. And so the network will transfer value to its backers via two main channels: the provision of services, goods, life experience. We agree on a certain amount, on the platform. And then through the convertibility of its internal own currency powered on the Hive blockchain, which in this case is a token we are issuing, the OCLT tokens. So we are actually now going through a phase of token offering, which happened on the Plaza.lu website. So if you want to be a pioneer and join us and build your own local community, you can go check out our website. We have all the details and we have a white paper over there. We are MiCA compliant, even though we're not even reaching the relevant threshold for white papers. We actually made one available because we thought it's the right thing to do. So you will find all the details describing the characteristic of the token, which is pretty much a currency token to be used on the platform for exchange of goods and services. So it's available there. So feel free to go check it out. If you have any questions, you can also consult with me and with Sorin. And we thank you for your support and your time today. This is what I had. So I don't know if you have any questions, comments, concerns.